How's it going, everybody? It's Mike from PC Classic Cars, back with another test drive video. This afternoon we are in this 1973 Pontiac Firebird Formula 350. Alright, so again we have a 73 Firebird. This is a real Formula 350. It does have the original Pontiac 350 in it, and it runs extremely well. Backed by a 3-speed automatic transmission. Really good running and driving car. This one is also optioned with vintage AC. The AC blows really nice and cold. And one thing I will say is, if y'all are watching this video, you'll see the speedometer cable bouncing around. When I actually checked this vehicle in, the speedo was working properly. So it looks like the speedo cable's on its way out, and I'll get that repaired before the next guy takes ownership. So instead of me stopping the test drive video to do a whole nother video with that's repaired, I'll get it done before the next guy takes delivery. It's probably just as simple as replacing the speedo cable. This is also optioned with power steering, power disc brakes in the front, and then it also does have the optional handling package. Not all of the Formula cars came with that. It is an optional code on the PHS. I forget the code. I think it's Y99. I put it in my ad, but it is an optional code where you got upgraded shocks, springs, and then you got heavy-duty front rear sway bars. And then being the Formula 350 or Formula 400, you got the cool Formula hood. So just a really good-looking car, and it drives really nice. On the interior, I think most of this interior is going to be original. The door panels, they might have been replaced because they are very nice. Seat covers are nice. The console's nice. My guess is the center console lid has been replaced because it's a lighter color brown. And then the dash pad does have a cap on it. So mostly original, other than a couple small things. The center console does not have the button to open and close it. It's just a manually open and close it. If someone wants to put the button back, you can. Gauges are all really easy to see. It does have an aftermarket stereo in it. It's an auto sound stereo, which is cool. Another option this car was ordered with, is a rear window defogger, which is cool. The system is all back there, which is kind of a cool option. Not that you're really going to ever use that, but it was something that the car was ordered with, so cool to mention. I did buy this from a customer that had it for quite some time out of California, so it's a really nice car underneath. Obviously, if you follow my page, you see our underneath photos that we do on all of them. And this car is very clean and very solid on the bottom side. Came out of the West Coast. He was there, lived in the West Coast for a long time is what he told us, so just a really good and solid car. Floors, frame rails, trunk pan, everything is original and very nice. Alright, temperature gauge coming up. We'll get on it here a little bit. Uh-oh. It appears I have run out of fuel. Alright, well, not all of these test drives go 100% as planned, so stay tuned, and I will be back in a few minutes after I get a little bit of fuel put back in the car. So I'm going to pause for now, but we'll be back. All right, we are back. So classic case of Michael did not add fuel before the test drive, so that's on me. But anyways, back to what we were talking about. The underside of this Firebird, this Formula 350, is extremely solid. Again, West Coast car, no issues underneath. Just a really nice car. On the exterior, it is a factory sunlight yellow car. I don't know when the repaint was done, but just kind of judging by the overall condition, it's 10, 12 years old if I had to guess. Paint quality is nice. It is the factory color. It's a really cool combo with the saddle tan interior. Usually I'm not a yellow car person, but it looks really good on this car. The Formula 400 and the Formula 350, those Formula hoods are actually one of my favorite hoods on any car. I think they just give it a really cool and tough, aggressive look. I really like this body style Pontiac. And then again, this one just being a Formula 350, just a unique car with the color combo and then the options. Love that they added the vintage AC to it. Being that it came out of California, you're going to definitely want AC out there. And now that it's in Texas, you're going to want the AC, which is cool. Really impressed with the way that this car drives. On the paint quality, there are a few little touch-ups, a couple little small spots on the nose. No bad cracks like these are notorious for. The body itself is very clean, very straight. This body style is notorious for the doors not fitting 100% great. This one's not bad at all. The doors do open and close well. You do have to give it a little bit of oomph to get it to close all the way on both sides, but nothing that really needs to be repaired or adjusted. Just kind of a notorious thing on this body style, Pontiac and also Camaros. The doors are just kind of a known thing on these that they don't open and close the easiest. We'll go take it down this bumpy road. Again, this does have the optional handling package that you could get with the formulas. I think, again, like I said before, it's the Y99, or is it maybe YY9? I have to go back and look at the PHS. It'll tell us what the code is. But it does have the handling package. Suspension is all stock style equipment, performs well. No squeaks, no rattles, no rolls. A really nice and tight driving car. The steering goes where you want it to. It's very responsive. Exhaust sounds really good. It's not too loud. You can still have a conversation with the person in the car with you. You definitely know that it's got aftermarket exhaust on it, but again, it's not too terribly loud. Get in the throttle, let you hear a little bit. All of your glass is really clean and very nice. Windows roll up and down like they should. No issues with any of the glass. Windshield looks good. Back glass is very clean. Kick the air on here a little bit because it is warm. There we go. Air's blowing nice and cold. Gets cold right away. Interior turn signals, the green bulbs on the dash work like they should. And again, I do want to mention again that if you're watching this video, you'll see that speedo bouncing around. It is something that I am going to address. We have a new speedo cable. I already told my service manager about it, so we'll get a new speedo cable. We'll get that addressed and the speedo will work properly for the next owner. Nice positive shifts. Clean title. I do have the PHS documentation for it. I order that for all of my Pontiacs. This does have the VIN on the dash where it needs to be, and then it does have the cowl tag. It is a real Formula 350. It is a factory sunlight yellow with tan or caramel interior, whatever you want to call it. So whoever, or the gentleman that we got it from, he kept it stock appearing. Obviously in the engine bay, it's got the aftermarket AC on it. But other than that, it's a pretty stock car. And these are just cool cars. The 350s and the Formula 400s are they're just unique cars. You go to a local car show or a cruising or whatever, you're probably going to be the only one there with a Formula 350 or a Formula 400. You just don't see them very often. It's kind of like me. I'm a Ford guy. I have a 72 Gran Torino Sport. I like being the only guy. If I go somewhere with one of my cars, that it's the only one that's there. There's tons of Camaros, Mustangs, Chevelles. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's also cool to have something that no one else has. So this is definitely a cool car and it fits that bill. As always, I appreciate y'all stopping in to watch another one of my test drive videos. If there's ever anything else that you want to see, have comments, concerns, questions, don't hesitate to leave a comment onto my YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to check out all of our extra videos, or you can check us out at pcclassiccars.com. Reach out if you need us, and we'll see you guys on the next test drive video. Thanks again for watching.